tease right quick to remind you guys to sign up for the October challenge with LASHAE on ifyoucanmove.com. The link is down below in the description box. Y'all know I went from a large to a medium, and I just found out that I won for most referrals on the Hip Hop Tabata challenge from August, so I'm so excited. Okay, I just finished working out with Kiara. I did like 2 workouts, which were like an hour today. I love her so much. Her energy is so amazing, and I'm so happy that I'm in this place, y'all, because I love, like, I'm cute. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was cute before, but I'm super cute now, and I can't wait to see what I look like after the October challenge. Lyric is actually joining me. My husband is joining me for the October challenge, which starts on October 11th. If you're going to, you know, become a part of the challenge, I need you guys to go on the site, sign up, okay? Tell them that I sent you, okay? And also get your weighted bands, okay? Get your booty bands so you can be fully engulfed in this. You definitely need the weighted bands for Trap and Tone October 11th, you guys, okay? So y'all make sure y'all sign up. I'm so excited. All right, y'all. And also, please don't forget about this ISOT. I know that y'all stay trying to, you know, say, oh, y'all scamming people. Look, okay, why would I be buying it and using it myself? Am I scamming myself? That don't even make sense. Look at me. Okay, it's all been a part of the journey. And if you want to try, you can get your money back. Like, if you want to try the samples and you don't like it, you can get your money back, the whole 9. Okay, it's easy peasy if you just want to try it out. I would definitely suggest it if you're working out and everything. If you have like some stomach issues and, you know, you're always trying to regulate, I would definitely suggest getting the tea, because whenever we're like feeling nauseous or our stomach is upset, we drink the tea, we feel better, we use the bathroom. Okay, so get into. Well, anyway, I hope you guys join the challenge, and let's get into whatever video you're about to watch. Yes. Hey everybody, what's up? It's your girl Bondy Blue, and I am back for another Love After Lockup review, y'all. Okay, so the episode started off where the last one left off, which was with Sarah losing her mind, going off after therapy. Okay, it's just gonna be what it is. Okay, I'm a Tupac it out. It's just gonna be what it is. Okay, because I feel like it don't want to stay now. Okay, it was staying before. Okay, but anyway, Sarah goes off on the phone with her boyfriend. At first, we thought she had called Michael to go off on him about his lackluster parenting, but no, she called her boyfriend so she can kind of vent to him. And after she finished screaming and howling in his ear about how tired she is and how, you know, Michael just doesn't help and he doesn't do anything and it's all on her, it's always all on her, which I totally understand. I also want her to take some responsibility in her choice to continue to get pregnant for him after he already proved to be worth not a damn thing as it pertains to those children, okay? But look at you now, all mad, screaming and howling after trapping his ass didn't work, okay? I'm sorry, but I feel like the second baby, probably the first baby too, was all to like ensure that relationship because she wanted to be with him so bad. But her boyfriend tell her to rise above all the haters, rise above all the haters, and you know, she calms down. So then we fast forward to the baby's birthday party. Michael has been completely ignoring Sarah, so he has no idea that her boyfriend is going to be at the party. So she meets him outside before he comes into the party, because she didn't even know if he was going to come. And then that day he calls while he's on his way there. It's just like no forewarning, no conversation, nothing. At the party, her homegirl says that, you know, I just don't know why he would want to be here. Nobody here likes him. And I'm like, this is not about you. This is not about Sarah. It's about his 2 daughters, okay? It doesn't matter if y'all like him or not. Those are his kids. He deserves to be there for their birthday party, whether he's a good parent or not. So she goes out to meet him to give him a heads up. Michael says that at the end of the day, this is about their daughter. So if she wants to argue about anything else, they can just do it later. And it's just, it takes all the responsibility away from him and puts it on her as being the angry baby mama. So she tells him about her dude being inside the party. And he doesn't want to meet no dude who she just started talking to. She says, oh, really? Just met? You act like you can't hear. I just told you that we've been seeing each other for a while now. I don't want you going in there, starting no mess with him. And Michael is like, I'm not about to meet no dude that you just got with. This is about my daughter. Move out of my way. I'm going to see my daughter. Okay? I personally feel like he put a little bit more pep in his step when he found out that her boyfriend was inside. Now, I don't know what's going to happen once they get inside, but I don't think it's going to be no fight. I think Michael will probably ignore that man, okay? Just be mad, disrespectful without any real confrontation. And I think it's in a boyfriend's best interest to just sit back and chill and not even give Michael too much of his energy. Like, if you don't want to speak man to man, that's fine. But there's still my woman and I'm still here, period, okay? Michael is so exhausting, y'all. I would hate to have a baby by him. I'm just saying. So Lacey and Shane, oh my God. Lacey has to go through IVF, okay? Because her and Shane are really trying to have a baby now that they're back together, okay? Okay. So she goes to the doctor. She goes through the IVF. It's a pandemic, so she has to go by herself. And, you know, it's the wait game. Them having to wait, like, I think a couple of weeks later to find out if the 2 embryos that they put inside of her actually took. And they did. Turns out, y'all, Lacey got pregnant. Lacey is pregnant with a baby for Sean, all old and everything, but it's all good. And I don't think that Shane is going to leave her with that baby to take care of by herself. But then again, you never know. Because some of these dudes, they switch up on you. Okay, they be spin artists when it comes to taking care of these kids. Brittany and her sister last episode, okay, went to go and look for their mom. She had stolen money from Nicole, Brittany's sister, and she went and bought pills. She went home and got high. Now, to me, that wasn't just a pill high. That lady was on something else, okay? That lady was on a whole bunch of things. She had a burn on her nose, which told me you was on something that needed to be lit. And I ain't talking about marijuana, okay? But it was very sad to see Brittany confront her mama. Her mom is in there tweaking, okay, tweaking. And she's like, wow, after all these years, you know, of me allowing you to be in my child's life, me trying to help you stay clean, this is what you do. You can't watch my kids like I asked you to, so you steal money from Nicole. You are ruining her life. I'm not ruining anybody's life. You're doing the most. I haven't done, you know, she couldn't even fully say I haven't done any drugs, because y'all know whenever people did some stuff, they don't never really like to say they didn't do it at all. They like to talk around it first and see if they could not lie, but omit. Brittany says she's through. She gonna send her little sister to be with her dad in Alaska, and that's gonna be that. Like, nobody is gonna deal with this from you. And if you want to eventually OD in this apartment by yourself, that'll be your prerogative. But you 50 years old and you have nothing. When are you gonna get tired of this? Like, it was so sad, and maybe the realest shit I've ever seen on this show. And it really, I already had mad respect for Brittany because of the way I feel like she mothers. I think she makes her life all about those kids, and she's so responsible at this point in her life that I honestly find it hard to imagine what she must have been like when she was on drugs. So to see her now, I just feel like she has got to be proud of herself, and I'm hoping and glad that she did not allow her mother's relapse to affect her and affect her sobriety, because she, you know, she's doing good. She's doing good for herself. Her children depend on her. She seems strong and, you know, in contact with who she is and not lost. So I'm actually happy for Brittany, and I pat Brittany on the back for, you know, fighting against what her parents have basically laid out for her, which was to be a drug addicted, you know, alcoholic, you know, mother who leaves her children to fend for themselves so she can get high. She could have been that. I mean, she was that at first. Thank God she got clean before her son probably really remembers her not being there. But, you know, y'all, shout out to Brittany, because that was tough. So, y'all, Tommy comes over to check on Angela after she dumped Tony. Okay, and he made her a little light that he made the light himself for her to have outside on her little picnic table outside her trailer. Yo, whenever she's sitting outside and it's like all of them trees and wind in the background, I'm like, wow, Angela, good for you. Like, some people may look down on trailers and all of that, but I feel like she looked like she done carved out a nice little piece of land and space for herself in this world. I mean, she a white woman. It ain't hard for her to do. But you can just tell that Angela is, you know, like living a nice life for herself as far as I'm concerned, child. I feel like she invites all of this turmoil into her peaceful area of the country, okay? But Tommy asks her if she's happy, and she says, well, you know, I'm lonely. I'm needing somebody in my life. Have I ever told you about my inmate friend Ross? I'm having a video date with him tonight. He's a good dude. He just got arrested for gun possession. Nothing too big. Tommy says it sounds fake It sounds like the same situation that you just got out of. Somebody else trying to take advantage of you. And she says, well, it's not. Our shit is real, okay? He's been in my heart. Even when I was with Tony, he was in my heart. And Tommy says, well, ain't that cheating? And she was like, no, there was no physical contact. It was not cheating, Tommy. He says, look what happened with you and Tony. And I knew that he was using you. This is going to be the same experience. He says, I'm going to have to go to jail, I guess. And she was like, so what, you going to have to go to jail to have a chance with me? Oh, Tommy. Child, let it go. She don't want to be with you. Then we see Tony talking to his homeboy on the phone, talking about Angela would be putty in his hands. All he got to do is, rub and touch on her for a little while, and she'll get weak, and he'll be right back in her house living off her until he feels like getting, high with some prostitutes again. Child, you think that. Angela got a new man that she focusing on, Tony, okay? Angela is talking to Ross on FaceTime. And she's like, I'm really dying to see you, Ross. I really can't wait to see you. Ross says that she should have known better when it came to Tony, okay? She should have known he was a fool when he wanted to marry her the first day out. That should let you know he was just trying to, use you, to secure you so he can use you. She says, well, we're broken up now, okay? We're not together. And he says, what's the proof of that? She was like, I'm not wearing a ring. And they were never legally married anyway, so it don't even matter. She says, you know that I'm easily emotionally manipulated, Ross. I'm like, well, I'm glad you can admit that, Angie. She says that she sent him a book and one of the pages was real vulgar and he didn't appreciate it. And they got into it about that. And she felt like he wasn't appreciating what she was doing for him by sending him the vulgarities in the book. And I'm like, you in jail. Did you not include like the naked, like was it nakedness and he didn't enjoy the nakedness? Like, what's his problem? I would be wondering about him too, Angela. But that caused a rift with them. And that's when she started talking to Tony. And he takes responsibility for the fact that it's all his fault that she's with Tony now. And y'all, then Andrea and Lamar, that damn Tennyson, I swear, he could have kept this information to himself about him smoking the ganja, okay, or not smoking the ganja. Because we all know how it's going to end with Andrea completely overreacting and acting like, California is so dangerous because my son has now been in a room with marijuana. And it's just like, oh my God, he was in a room with a plant, bitch. He'll be okay. Like, calm down. Even if he had smoked it, he would be okay. Okay? We're glad he didn't because he didn't want to. Okay? Eventually, I think that he should go ahead and try it so he can just see that his mama was tripping. I ain't saying try nothing else. But, weed being your nose from the earth. Okay? God put this here for you and for me. Take advantage, man. Take advantage. Okay? Shout out to Friday. Okay? But she uses the fight with Lamar, threw food on him and ran off. And Tennyson is sitting up there like, and the daughter is sitting up there like, I told you not to tell her. Okay? I told you not to tell her. She crazy as hell. I know I told you not to tell her and you still told her. And now you sitting up there with your mouth open like you ain't know your mama was going to act like this. Anyway, she uses this situation to make Lamar agree to baptize their daughter Priscilla into the Mormon religion. The thing that aggravates me so much about her is like, you want to be with a thug. You want to be with a black man who used to be a thug and was in jail and all of that. But you also have like such a clear you also try to make such a clear differentiation between the black people in California and the black people in Utah. Like, I don't know, sis, but at the end of the day, the way you went about getting pregnant for Priscilla is some of the most ratchet shit I've ever heard in my life. Okay? And to me, you did your children more of a disservice with the way you have chosen to live your life. Okay, Miss Mormon, than how he would have fared if he'd have decided to smoke the weed. Like, I'm just saying, she puts a lot of stress on her children as far as I'm concerned. Constantly moving, living in turmoil, never being settled. Okay, always having to mother her because she's always having a damn conniption about nothing. Like, Andrea is a lot at the end of the day. And Lamar, obviously is some type of saint in order to continue to be in a marriage and in a relationship with somebody that does the absolute most no matter what you do, right or wrong. She's going to play the victim, cry, and then throw her racist ass religion in your face. Like, I'm over it at this point, to be honest. But I do believe that the baby should have been baptized. And when she says she'll ask, she'll get Tennyson to do it because Tennyson is ordained. So big brother baptizing his little sister in the, you know, waters of the pool out back, fine. Like, I'm fine with that. I think that's a good idea, but I don't think that it's realistic for her to sit up there and act like being christened or being baptized is going to make your child make better decisions. That's a lie. Also, when you feel like, you know, things are bad that aren't necessarily bad, smoking weed is not bad. Like, sorry. Just like drinking alcohol is not bad, okay? Smoking weed is not bad. It's all about how much you do and what you do and how you handle yourself, okay, at the end of the day. But it's legal, and he was of age, you know what I'm saying? And the way she acts like, you know, a demon is going to come and take her child if y'all don't throw some of that nasty-ass pool water on him and, you know, do the sign of the cross. Child, okay. if that's how you feel. I feel like we're always being spiritually attacked. And I feel like stuff like that is supposed to be a defense of you spiritually. And that's fine. But I don't think it's going to, like, help you not make, you know, decisions that your mom don't want you to make. But yeah, y'all, that was basically it, child. I'm tired now. I love y'all. I hope y'all enjoyed. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel if you have not already. And I will see y'all in the next one.